Hi, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of January. I just want to say that I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. I worked my butt off the whole holiday, and I finished my book. It is going to be available on January 18th, and it's available for pre-order starting now. I put it in on January 1st, so yeah. It's available right now, and here's a copy of what it looks like. The ebook will be $2. I also have a black and white and a color version. I originally started out just doing the color version, but it ended up being very, very expensive to print out the books, and I didn't want to charge people that much money to buy them, so I made a black and white version so it'd be much cheaper for people, and also the ebook version so that anybody could get it because it's only $2. So that's what I did. I also want to say on top of that these are going to be my last tarot videos. I'm going to be still putting out maybe a video a month, but not that much because I'm also going to university, and on top of that I have 2 kids and a job, so that's something I don't have time to do anymore, unfortunately. And also I broke up with my boyfriend and I'm moving to a new apartment, so it's kind of hard to do all that moving plus doing new videos and stuff like that. I just want to say, as far as my boyfriend's concerned, he's a great guy and he's amazing, and I wish him all the best as well. We're still friends for sure. The next video I'm going to be doing is going to be just telling you which are the main tarot people that I watch, because I know there's a lot of great tarot people out there, and I watch a lot of them or some of them, and also astrologers. So I'm going to be telling you like my top 10 people that I think are great. And then you can also tell me in the comments who you think is great, and I can watch them. Okay? I hope you all have a great 2019, and here are your videos. Hello, Taurus. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to do it a little differently from how I normally do it, because I'm going to add a little bit of stuff for 2019, and I also just want to do something special because it's the last one. All right, Taurus. Here we go. None. These are stone cold. Stone cold, Taurus. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, let's do it like this. Like this. Like this. This. You're the only one that's doing this differently today, Taurus. Okay, and these are going to be the ones that are hidden from you. Okay. Here we go. There we go. We have the Empress. Okay. The Empress, as you know, probably, is about giving you stuff that you love that you waited for a very, very long time. Okay, something coming to fruition that you've been waiting for a long time. And it's great to see this in the harvest, because right now we're in January, so it's like the opposite of the harvest time for most of us. So this is really cool. So you're going to be harvesting something that you've been waiting for a long time. Something finally coming your way. Okay, and let's see about... This one here is the 3 of Wands. Again, initial success. So you've been really waiting for something, some kind of initial first step success, and so this is saying that you're going to be getting that pretty soon, right near the beginning of the month, it looks like. And here we go here. Boom. The sun. I was going to say the star. No, the sun. So really, right near the beginning of the, I was going to say if not the month then the year, but January is the beginning of the year. So right at the beginning of the year, you're going to be getting something that you've been waiting for and hoping for, some kind of initial success, and it's going to make you super happy. The Sun card is about victory, success, happiness. That's my little dragon in the background. You can see his little nose. I got this little dragon. Okay, and it's funny because I also got this Game of Thrones cup for Christmas as well, so it's like whole theme going on here. Okay, so this is the Sun card. This is about you feeling like really happy, victorious, successful, feeling great. So it's about a really great day or a really great time in your life where you feel like, yay, things are going my way. And it doesn't happen all the time, so really enjoy that and celebrate it. So you're going to be having an initial success, and you're going to be really excited about it. Okay, here we go. Bam. This is the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is about somebody giving you an honest feedback. Somebody telling you an honest truth. Okay? Let me just take a look at this. See if I pick up anything extra off the card that I haven't picked up before. Because this is a little tiny little, way over in the corner right here. There's a little tiny little thing flying over there. It looks like a little elephant or something. It's a little, I think it's like a little good luck elephant. I had a feeling to pick up something off the card that I hadn't seen before. I've never seen a little tiny elephant in the corner like that. So this is about, the elephant is traditionally about luck. Luck and success. So this is about somebody giving you feedback. Somebody's giving you feedback that adds to your success and that adds to your luck. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can give you a harsh truth that you don't want, or they can bud their nose in where they're not wanted. It could be like a mother or mother-in-law coming along and saying, well, I think blah, blah, blah. But the Queen of Swords is usually brutally honest, and sometimes it's in your favor. But in this reading, I'm really feeling like it's feedback that's going to help you with this success. So if somebody who's a female or female energy comes to you and says, I think blah, 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 really listen to that, because you've got this success and you've got something coming to fruition that you've been waiting for, and you've got the Sun card, which is happiness, but she's in the middle of your month. And to me, she doesn't look very threatening at all. It looks like somebody who is, it's a lot of blue theme here, but I don't think it's somebody who's cold. I think it's just somebody who is just sitting there, and she's got some really good advice to give. She doesn't seem angry. A lot of times the Queen of Swords would be somebody who's angry or bitter, or they're just holding the sword. They're just like, you know, if you step out of line, boom. But she doesn't look like that. To me, she looks very cool and collected and calm, and just like, it's almost like the ocean where she's just relaxed. I feel like this is somebody who is not against you. I feel like this is just somebody who's giving you advice. And it's probably going to be good advice. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, this is the Five of Pentacles. This is about feeling like you're not having enough money or attention. Sometimes it can be recognition that you feel like you don't have enough. You do have enough recognition because you have this success right here. You might be running a little bit low on money. We'll see what else is happening. It could just be because it's after the holiday, but it could just be also that you're worried about this, that you're worried about the money with the success. You might be saying, well, if I put this much money into the success, what if it doesn't work out? Or I'm going to be successful, but I have to put this money in, I have to go on a trip, or I have to pay for the expenses, or I have to go and do this thing and it's going to cost me money, or I need to start this job, but I have to have this toolkit first, you know. So the money is linked to this success. You're going to have to spend some money to make money. You're going to have to spend some money here, because it looks like this is you worrying about money. And it's right above the success card. Okay, over here we have, this is the other one that's hidden from you. This is being recognized. So if this is about you saying, I don't feel like I have enough recognition, that's going to happen. You're going to get recognition for what you're doing. You are going to be recognized, and the recognition is right above the Sun card. So it could be that that's what you're really, really wanting, to be recognized for what you're doing, and have, in a relationship or in your career, to have somebody say, good job. You know, you're really doing a good job. You might want to be recognized in your relationship if somebody's not noticing that you're putting a lot of work in. And it can also be that you want to be recognized at your job, because you have this thing where you're missing something in your life, whether that's money or recognition, but you are going to get the recognition because it's right above the happiness card. So whether that's relationship or career-wise, you are going to be recognized. Okay, so if that's what you're worried about, don't worry about that. But if it's money that you're worried about, I haven't seen money coming in so far, but I do see the success, and success usually leads to money. And especially with the Empress there and the happiness there, even if you're feeling like you don't have enough money, you're going to be fulfilled in many other ways because you've got happiness and success. Your obstacle card is going to be Nine of Wands, work. A lot of work. But she looks like she's tackling it. I mean, she's really grabbing the stick there, and she's saying, let's go. She's not sitting on her laurels and saying, you know, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. She's saying, let's do this. She's attacking it. She's killing it. So this is, your obstacle is a lot of work. I think you're going to be tackling it because you've got the success over here. If you look, it's the same thing. You're taking this work and you're turning it into success. And also the same thing here. So you do have a lot of work, but instead of being lazy, you're going to really go for it and say, let's do it. And you're going to jump through it. I think it might even be this person giving you advice and saying, listen, you got to work there, get it done. Because that's what you're going to do. It could also be with this card here of not having enough. It could be not having enough energy, not having enough good health because you're a little bit overworked, but I don't see anything negative coming out of that. I really feel like a lot of it is going to just be money because of the holiday, that you spend a lot of money, and I think also you're going to have to spend a little bit of money on this success. You might have to buy a new suit, you might have to have moving expenses, you might have to like spend a little bit of money and like just to have this, to go up a level in life, okay? To go from one level to the next, you got to spend a little bit of money to get to the next level. If you have an apartment and you want to get another apartment, you got to spend money to get, like, you know, to move. Or if you have a thing where you're like, okay, success, I found the car that I want to get. But then you have to spend also, okay, I have to get new insurance, I have to get new this, new that. So whatever you're getting, you're happy about it, but you might need to be spending a little bit of money on that. Okay, your outcome is, bam, 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is about you succeeding, but at what cost? Because you sometimes, with the 5 of Swords, you don't consider other people's feelings. Like you win, and you're like, yeah, I won, you're a sucker, I won. You know, but in this case, I love this 5 of Swords card because in this case, everyone has an equal amount. And there's all these little guys there. You're the dragonfly, so you are the best one. But you have, these other little guys are not without because there's 5 of them, okay? So that card as an outcome is telling me that you are going to be the most successful one, but also look around at other people. Like if you beat somebody out for a job, you might want to say to the other person, well, you know, next time it'll be your turn. You're a really good worker too. You don't ever want to say like in your face, because usually that's what the 5 of Swords card is about. It's about saying like in your face, like I win, you know, you're a loser, whatever. But you're not going to be doing that because you have 5 equal pieces. So I feel like you're going to succeed. You're gonna spend some money to have this, when you're going up a step in life, you're going to have to spend a little bit of extra money, but you're going to succeed at something. You're going to be really happy about it, and your outcome is going to be that you are doing better than somebody else, but they might also be saying in the sidelines, well, what about me? You know, like if you have a family member who's suddenly like they are successful at something, or suddenly they get a promotion, or suddenly they're, you know, recognized at work, then you always have the other employees that are like, well, how come I didn't get an award? Or then you have the relatives that are like, you always win. I never get this. You know, so somebody's gonna be jealous, okay? And you want to, instead of saying, yeah, I did better than you, you want to say, you know, you do great too, because you don't want to have this 5 of Cards situation where somebody else could be saying, well, you won, but you're kind of a jerk about it. So you are going to win. Be humble. Okay, that's my advice. You're going to win something. You're going to do really well, and other people are going to notice, and it's going to cost you some money, but it's going to be worth it. All right. Now these are things that are hidden from you. It's the stuff on top. Bam. Clarity upside down. I just got this for somebody else. Clarity upside down is saying that you don't want to have somebody else coming along and pulling the wool over your eyes, and you don't want to have an attitude where you're saying, well, this isn't working out and that's not working out, when really it is working out. Like really people are noticing you, people are thinking you're doing a great job, and you don't want to say, well, I don't have enough of this and I don't have enough of that. Instead of saying, wow, this is amazing that I got this promotion, or this is amazing that these wonderful things are happening, okay? With the Clarity card upside down, it's saying that sometimes people might be focused on the negative, and sometimes you also might have somebody leading you astray. I don't believe this person's leading you astray. I think that person's going to be very honest with you and tell you the truth. I think that as far as the Clarity upside down card, that's more about you seeing things clearly. It's more about you not taking a negative stand on things. Okay, also with the holiday, you could be like, dang, Christmas or, you know, Hanukkah or whatever, all these things just happened and I just lost some of my money and now I got to start making it back, okay? Here, this is the other card that's hidden from you. The Magician, making magic, making things happen. Awesome card, especially if you're going to be a manager. That's a manager card. That's somebody who can make things happen. And in your own life, it's about you putting on many different hats and saying, okay, I can do this type of thing. I can do that type of thing. You might have to fix stuff around the house while at the same time fixing, I don't know, your car, while at the same time fixing your apartment, while at the same time planning a trip. You know, you might have to do many different things, and you're going to be good at all of them. That's what that card's saying. The other card that's hidden from you is, this is making a decision. You're going to have to make a decision with your career. You might have to, like I said, buy something new for your career. You might have to buy new stuff. And you're going to have to make some decisions as far as like, do I want to live here? Do I want to live there? Do I want to have this? Do I want to have that? And if you have a success in your relationship, do I want to take it to the next level? Okay? Because things are going really, really well. You might want to take things to the next level. Okay? Because you're going to be that happy. That's how happy you're going to be. You might say, yeah, I'm really happy with you. I want to marry you, or I want to move in together. Okay. Now, this is your spiritual card for the month. Father, brother, husband, son. It's all those guys. So this is about you looking around you and seeing if there's somebody else in your life that needs help. And it's going to be a male energy. Somebody around you might need help. Somebody around you might need to give you advice. And you also have this feminine energy that's giving you honest advice. So you might be getting a lot of advice from people, a lot of feedback. You might want to ask for advice from people. And you also might want to check and see if anybody around you needs help, especially a male in your life. Because a lot of times too, I mean, you're getting this card to check around and the male energies in your life and see if anybody needs help. But at the same time, a lot of times guys and women will need help and not tell you. So this is a card that's saying check, because they might not tell you if they need help. You might need to just like snoop around a little bit and see if somebody needs help, because they might not tell you. Okay, over here. Okay, it says, reckless actions lead to conflict. That's your fate card for the month. This is about fighting with people, and that's about this. That's about this. Number one, it's about focusing on anything negative rather than positive, but it's also about this, where it's like saying, if you succeed in something, which you will, don't be cocky about it. Don't be unhumble. Don't be like, saying to people, like you suck or anything. Don't be saying to somebody like, I deserve it more than you. If you get anything, which you will, be humble, because you don't want jealous people. You want somebody to say, you know what, I'm glad they got it because they deserve it, because they're a nice person. You don't want people to say they don't deserve it, they're a jerk. So make sure that if you get something, look around and see if somebody else is jealous and just say something nice to them, like so that they can not feel negative about it. All right, so that's just saying if you're going to be cocky, that it might not work for you this month. Don't be cocky this month, because you're going to be getting something and you're going to be super happy. So enjoy that and spread that joy rather than any kind of negativity, because that'll just torpedo your whole thing. Now, I'm going to show you something for 2019. This is going to be just 3 cards, unless something extra comes out. 3 cards to just give you a little preview of what to expect for 2019. What can you expect for 2019? I'm going to give you 3 cards. That one, I'm going to give you my Game of Thrones. I want to give you one from each deck. A Game of Thrones advice from a character. And then this one here is going to be one from that deck. Okay. So the first one that you have here is the High Priestess. This is about instinctively knowing things, and this was in reverse. So what that's telling me is, again with the Clarity card, make sure you're focused on what's actually happening and not what you think is happening. Because this is about making assumptions that are not going to be true. So don't just go jumping to conclusions, because you have this card and the Clarity card upside down. They're both upside down, and they're both about seeing things clearly. So just be careful that you don't use your imagination to negatively think about, okay, things are going to go wrong or whatever, or negatively use your imagination and think, okay, I think this is happening when it's not. So make sure your eyes are open. Make sure you ask questions, and that way you'll know the truth rather than what you're assuming, because you have this upside down. The Game of Thrones character that you have is going to be Sam. Samuel. Okay, so Sam is about working hard, and the Temperance card again is about working hard. This is about you diligently doing your job and making it look effortless. So this is just saying, put your nose to the grindstone and do your work, and you'll get great results. I mean, Sam is going to like save the empire probably. Like, he's going to save everybody with his brain and his research. I mean, really, John's out there doing the fighting, but what would he know if he didn't know about Dragonglass, and he found that out from Sam? So Sam is the kind of person who's in the background researching and doing the hard work, and then John's getting a lot of the credit. But this time you're going to be getting the credit. So put in the work and put in the effort, because it's going to pay off. You've got all these success cards coming, so you definitely want to put in that work. Whatever work you put in is going to come back. Okay, this is the other one that you have. This is the Four of Swords, and this is about spirituality. It's about rising above it and rising above conflict and focusing on the spiritual, because you can see he's praying there. And on this way, it's more about figuring out what you want out of life and going after your goals. When it's like this, it's about rising above anything to do with earthly troubles and just focusing on the spiritual. So this would be like meditating or praying, or this would be about getting out of conflict. Like if people are trying to pick fights with you, this would be about saying, no, I'm just going to rise above it. I'm not going to get caught in your earthly traps. I'm not going to get caught in your, like, trying to catch me into a fight. I'm just going to be who I want to be and not let you influence me. Okay? Again, with this one here being upside down, with the High Priestess being upside down, you also don't want people to try to trick you into being someone you're not. You don't want people to try to trick you into being confused or frustrated or angry when you don't need to be. Because look at Sam, he's just sitting there by himself with his little book, and he's all happy and stuff like that. You know, you can rise above any kind of conflict because you have the swords there, and his sword is just lying flat. So he doesn't want to fight. He's not fighting. He's just kind of like rising above it. That's going to be you for 2019. So 2019 looks really, the first month of January looks very successful. It looks really good. I think you've just spent a lot of money with the holidays and stuff like that. So focus on your success because you've got all of these wonderful things happening. And you do have this thing where your outcome is being the winner, winning something, and you're having this recognition. So you are going to be noticed and recognized, and you are going to have the Sun card, which is blissful happiness. 2019 is more about not letting anyone deceive you, not deceiving yourself, focusing on the facts and what's really there, not allowing your imagination to run away with you. So it's about you not focusing on what you don't have and focusing instead on what's really there. See what's really there rather than being worried about what's in the shadows that you can't see, that doesn't really exist, that you're creating in your mind, okay? Focus on the good things that are there, physically there. Now, with this card as well, it's about you working hard, putting the work in. You've got all this success coming, and this is about rising above it, not getting caught up in conflict or negativity or the stress of the world. And it's also about recognizing your spirituality and focusing on that a little bit. If you've been letting that slack a little bit, focusing on your spirituality and rising above it and meditation and stuff like that. So if you've never done that, you might want to try it. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But just rise above all the petty stuff going on around you and focus on what's really important, which is for him saving the universe, and for you it's about this success that's coming your way. Okay? Focus on that. That's a really good positive thing. So that's it. Have a wonderful, wonderful 2019.